I might not be the fastest, I might not win the race, but you will always find me with a big smile on my face. Some horses stand still, some horses sit down. As for me, I'll always be running around, 'cause I'm a little horsey running around. I'm a little horsey out on the town. You will never catch me wearing a frown. I'm a little horsey running around. I might not be the...
Why did it autoplay? It doesn't do that in Chrome. It doesn't do that in Chrome. There's no autoplay option. It's fine. It doesn't matter. What's going on, everybody? Yeah, we lost a real one. We lost a real one today. We lost a real one. Dude, my feed was filled with so much good art that I unfortunately did not, it's not credited, I'm sorry. There's I downloaded so much. Some of it, the watermarks made it in, I'm sorry. It's, if you just go to the tag, you'll see all of them. You'll see all of them. Yeah, we lost a real one. Hang on, I gotta check something else real quick. Ranker phase in pop out chat. I bet it works in Chrome too. Dude, why does Firefox give me so many issues? It really goes out of its way to give me issues, huh? Extensions. Yes, it's right there. It's enabled. God damn it. God damn it. Is it gonna ruin my fucking night? Yeah, if I can't see emotes, yeah, hang on, that actually is gonna piss me. It's gonna piss me off. But is there any way that I can reasonably fix this in like a couple minutes? Oh, it just worked that time. All right. Okay, never mind. Yeah, it looks like it's good. I don't know what happened there. Okay. The game audio just that low? Why did this get closed? Oh my gosh. My computer's actively fighting me because I haven't updated it in a while. I'm actually surprised that it hasn't updated itself and just turned itself off and closed out of everything that I had open. It hasn't done that. So I guess we're winning on that front. But it's fighting back. It's fighting back. I'm not going to say it's breaking down because it's not. It's just being a little bitch. And sabotaging me when it fucking feels like it. The damn thing. It heard all of that too. I know it's listening. I know it is. I know it's listening to me. You have to believe me. It's listening to me. Where are we? Because we need to go to Mountain Knot City. For something very important.
Been a while, Sam. It's
Because I believe there's a delivery here.
Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID.
My truck.
All weapons will remain locked.
You know what? I remember what I wanted to do. Son of a gun. That one is important. Are you maxed out? No. Either are you. Neither is Hartman. Photographer is... Yeah. I mean, that one we can just go... We can just go east. We can cut east for that one. Looks like some of these are going to be repeats, but I really don't think it's a huge deal. Just do that. And I need to go here and get that maxed out. Oh, this isn't mine? I guess that's not mine. Color scheme is similar to what I use.
Order assigned.
I don't really need any cargo. My boots are fucked. Oh no, my left bumper. Oh, Theo! Oh, it was Theo! He freaking knocked it down the other night. Gosh darn it. My left bumper. My left bumper is stuck. I gotta pry it out. I need the screwdriver. God damn it. Theo! It just fell. Oh! Loose. Ooh. I dropped it again. It's gone. Oh. Where did this come from? Why do I have a loose screw in here? Why do I have a loose screw? I don't know. It's not important right now. What does left bumper do? There, I got it. Does it do anything else? I don't know. Probably important. Not really trying to get on foot, so I think we're fine. Parting pizza? Uh-oh.
Order assigned. Delivery parameters updated. Time limit set. Begin scan. Footwear condition advised.
We got other stuff in here? I didn't check, actually. What do we need? Spiritualist. Spiritualist. Hartman. Okay. Do I need a self-defense weapon? Nah. Nah, I think we'll be fine.
Footwear condition poor. Replacement is advised.
Just heading south.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Uh-oh. No, my zip lines are breaking down. They're not usable. Oh, no. Hang on. Is it that they're not usable, or they just need repaired still? They're usable, right? Right? They still work? I think they're fine. I think they're fine. But I do need to get down there and repair the entire network. And actually, it might be more of... It might be... It might almost be more efficient to upgrade a bunch of them.
Someone's happy.
What is the steepest road that you would drive up or down? Because I feel like I've done roads steeper than that. They could go steeper. I don't know if I'd drive a truck down it. Everything is falling into disrepair. Let's go see.
Okay, there you go, speed demon.
It looks like it works. It works, and it is at... kind of like pretty bad. Why do I have this here? Does this go anywhere? I mean, like, yeah. But... I got a road now. I don't actually need that. I'll leave it there. If somebody else wants it, they can use it, but I don't need it.
Come on, let's roll.
Yeah, I actually don't need that one. So we need to take a left. Probably at, like, the next paver. We can hang out until we get to the next paver. Here you are. Yeah. Jump the gun there. Hang on. Be patient. Who is that? Evo Devo?
Doubt a guy like you needs help from a guy like me, but I figure I ought to offer. This is for you, if you want.
Yeah!
Be careful out there, Sam. We can't afford to lose you.
Good work. New order.
Yeah, sure, we're heading that way.
Order assigned.
Can I actually also have all of your chiral crystals? I'm gonna need it.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Woo! I have a very minor anecdote, story, a very minor, short little story here to share. It's a little gross, a little bit. Before I went to bed the other night, it was probably a couple nights ago, I had some popcorn, some movie theater popcorn, and I went to bed, and then the next day, for the next maybe 16 hours, every time I burped, I tasted burnt popcorn. The popcorn wasn't burnt. It was fine popcorn. But I tasted, it came back up burnt. And I don't know why.
There's a porter up in the mountains in urgent need of help. Check in at the distro center north of Mountain Knot for more.
I was just in North Mountain Knot!
Bring him home alive, and they're sure to do right by you.
What's going on, Lucas? There's no way you still got more to do in this game? Well, apparently I do have more story missions. I guess I do.
Hey, Sam. Card. Looks like...
This one is gonna need some... Oh, gosh. This one's gonna need some big deliveries. What's going on, Lucas? How have you been?
Can't believe we got a guy.
Good work. New.
Oh, the distro center. Oh my gosh. Okay, we were at Mountain Knot, not distro center. Okay, my bad. That's on me. Yeah, it doesn't look that bad. Yeah, it could be worse. Life is life. Yeah, that's fair. I don't believe I can accept... I can.
Order assigned.
What could they possibly want? I don't know. These guys are maxed, right? They're good. I'm heading that way. Maybe I'll come here and do some of these, and that could maybe max me out on at least Hartman. He's one tick away. Evo Devo is going to take me a minute.
Order assigned. Beginning scan. Footwear condition poor. Replacement advised. Have a pleasant journey. Weapons restrictions lifted.
What else do I have to share? We've been making some pretty significant progress through our Baldur's Gate playthrough. That I am recording. I started recording it because we've had some very funny moments that I've entirely missed, and I do regret missing them. The other night we're in Act like 1.5, I guess, is what Dash calls it. I think we can still go back. It's when you get to Act 2, I guess. But we're in like another huge zone, and the game got fucked. The game got so wonky. We have, so it's me, Dash, and Tommy. I'm kind of the main character here because Dash is further ahead in his playthrough. He's just here for the ride. Tommy is also doing a solo playthrough, and I think he's just vibing. But so Tommy is a bigger loot goblin hoe than I am. And he is ooh, there's a lot of stuff in there. I mean, maybe we take a little detour. We have like 50 minutes, right? Maybe a real quick little detour. Yeah, there we go. It's not even raining here. Yeah, Tommy is a little loot goblin hoe, bigger than I am, and he's a ranger with a whole bunch of like sleight of hand buffs. So he... Oh! That was badass. Grab that.
There we go.
He's here right now. What's going on, Tommy? He says, best believe I take everything that isn't nailed down. There's no ladder here. Yes, there is. Oh, okay, there's a default ladder. There should be another default. How do I get down? Is there not? Yes, there is. Right next to me. Yeah, he's running a bunch of... Why do I see that all the way out there? Like sleight of hand stuff. So he steals fucking everything. Which is generally fine because so like merchants and just anyone around will react if their stuff is missing. And it'll go around and interrogate everyone that they can like is nearby. So as long as Tommy leaves, like we're fine. They'll come up to me. They'll ask me like if I did anything funny. And you just have to say no, and then they're like, I see they like the character sees the innocence in your eyes and knows you didn't take anything. And we get away scot-free. The game was acting funny, or maybe there's like a mechanic I'm not understanding in this area that we're in. Because when I got accused... You think it was the boots? Was it the boots? Maybe it was the boots. There's a possibility it was the boots I was wearing because they belonged to somebody. It was like you have to turn it in for a quest. But Tommy stole some stuff, and I was accused of stealing. And they said I stole like thousands of dollars worth of goods. Cargo is dropped. Okay, I didn't drop cargo. It's over there. It didn't despawn. And I think I was able to persuasion check my way out of it the first time. And then they walked away. And then they came back and said, they like double jeopardy here. They accused me of the exact same crime, and this time they didn't give me an out. Now they said now they're fleecing me, right? Now they're extorting me. They're saying you need to pay me the price of the goods. And I did. And I did. I did exactly that. And you know what they did? And then they said we're going to kill you anyway. We're gonna kill you fucking land dwellers anyway. You stupid bastards. Why'd you come down here? So now we're going to war with this entire... We're in incredibly, like, inopportune positions. We haven't long rested in, like, 10 engagements, because we roll that way. Tactician, by the way. Tactician after the first couple levels is, like, super easy. We're not having any trouble. So, incredibly inopportune position. We're now in combat with an entire town of little fellas. And so we have this horn. We have the horn that summons ogres. So I use the horn that summons ogres and bring those guys in to hold aggro for like 5 archers. And they did. They actually did a really good job for that part. We're holed up in... We're holed up on, we have the high ground advantage. We find a place and hole up there. Do the memory chip first so I don't forget.
I just about given up on this. I owe you one.
Stand by me.
Thank you for your contribution.
Let's go ahead and claim a bunch of materials here. I'm gonna need most of this. Because I have a huge shipment coming in. And offload all this stuff here. So we've got the high ground. We're actually holding out pretty fine. I'm running a... Shoot, what was my subclass? Battle Master? I'm running like a heavy hitter Battle Master fighter. Or like all in, whatever that ability is that like lowers your accuracy, but you deal a fuckload of damage. I'm rolling that. So every time I hit, and unless it's a crazy target, I have like a 60% chance to hit. Plus my double, I get 2 attacks at like level 5, which is insane. I've got a really nice 2-hander that gives me AC, and I attack twice. And as long as one of those connects, I deal like 20 plus damage, guaranteed. And it's moderately likely that I do hit both of mine. We did a fight against a beholder at one point, and I think I did nearly 100 damage in one turn with action surge. Ooh, I need to do that. Let's grab this because I can just go... I can swing down through like this area to deliver those. Urgent? How urgent? 5 minutes urgent? Maybe. What do I mean maybe? No, I don't need to do that. I don't need to do that area. They have orders to the distro center, though. Where else am I heading? I need a pizza. That's it, just the pizza. Okay.
Order assigned.
What are these jams we got going on right now? Yeah, so I do pretty crazy damage. I'm very happy with how my build is going for someone who has never played D&D before. Dash is helping us. Dash is like guiding us in understanding like what is considered good and why, more importantly, why it's considered good, so we can make those decisions for ourselves. And now we're just cruising. So we're in combat now with this huge... These guys are like slavers. They have a bunch of little fellas, littler fellas as slaves. Which is all well and good. We're here to rescue the slaves. We're doing well. There's also like there's infighting here. One of the little fellas is going around blasting their masters with a crossbow. I don't know what's going on there. We never went in there. We never went to the roadside factory yet. Because I don't want to. I kind of don't want to do that. I kind of don't want to do that while it's raining.
Safe travels.
Yeah, so it's like a three-way battle here. Why did it zoom in? That was weird. It's like a three-way battle here between us, the ogres, and this one random third party. Until the ogres finish what they're doing. Until the... Oh, okay, that's a mule. Okay. Till the ogres finish what they're doing. And then they start making their way over toward us. The ogres seemingly have very little concept of like friend or foe. Because as soon as the ogres get here, they get in range of the slaves. And they aggro the slaves. And since we're allied with the ogres, now we're fighting the slaves. Who are fighting their masters. Who are fighting us. Who's fighting this fourth party now, who doesn't know what the hell he's doing there. I'm trying to remember what the route was, because there was some other place that had... I believe it was either the distro center or the weather station that had an order for the first prepper or whatever. First porter. Prepper. I think it was prepper. So now there's a four-way battle going on in this relatively small arena. And I don't want to kill the slaves because they probably got stuff to talk about that we didn't get to talk to them. So now we're fighting the ogres, trying to keep the ogres from killing the slaves. It's now a five-way war. Actually, no, the ogres are actually not hostile to us. So we're wailing on the ogres. The slaves are wailing on us. The ogres are wailing on the slaves. I gotta toggle knockout mode and start bashing the slaves into a coma so that they stop fighting back. I think a couple of them end up dying. Dash is playing as a paladin who already broke his oath once and then had to cop 1,000 gold from us to pay for it. Stolen money, by the way. All of that was like ill-gotten goods, but I guess that's fine. Dash loses his marbles and runs up to one of the slaves and yeets them into the lava.
Delivering cargo. Delivery complete. Displaying performance evaluation.
Oh!
Thank you for your continued support. Good work.
The door's open? I almost didn't notice that if not for, there's like a Sphinx head or something that popped up, or like a Pharaoh's mask that popped up here.
Have a pleasant journey.
Didn't even see that. Oops. Guys, I don't think Higgs was okay. Maybe this guy wasn't alright. There we go. Find Higgs home. Got that achievement. Starting to think maybe this guy wasn't alright. How are those? Did he tape those to the ceiling? Trying to get back up on the chair. I want to see what book that was. What is that? Red Eye? by Stephanie Queen. Is that a real book? It looks like a real book. Wait, what is this? This is a post. It took me to a post from Reddit. Death Stranding really wants you to notice this book, Red Eye. It shows up in multiple places and is on full display in the mall, unlike nearby books. Clear reference to the Boss AI. Amelie and the Boss are both voiced by Kikuko Inoue. And they have some images to back that up. Just reusing assets. Reusing assets. Okay, it's not... There might not be more to it. It really did look like a real book. You've never seen this part of the game? You gotta put the effort in. Guy like me? Yeah, we did that. Yeah, it probably is just, yeah, it's just reusing. Okay, yeah, it's just an asset there you're reusing, that's fine. Yeah, I don't know if this guy was alright in the head. I don't know. Maybe he needed some help.
You picked this up for me? You shouldn't have. Really.
Unknown Man's Journal Part 3. Oh gosh. 9 other interviews!
Thank you for your contribution.
We're not done yet, though. Not yet. Dirty undies. Nice. Okay, hang on. First prepper. The Craftsman. Did we pick up? No, I don't know if we did. Did we? No, it's not in progress. Weather Station, Way Station, the Doctor. How did we miss the one from the Craftsman? We gotta go back to the Craftsman. I would love to get that guy on the network. Finally. Have everybody there. I really need to go south at some point to repair all of my zip lines before they're unusable. Sometime soon. All right, back to back to Baldur's Gate 3, I believe. Right, so we're having this 4 to 5-way war between us, the ogres, the slaves, the slavers, and some guy. Dash loses his marbles because everything's gone to hell. Yeah, I did miss it. Take that because we're heading south. Weather station, I don't think needs it. And we already did this one anyway. I guess I should make some of my stuff. Give me the all-terrain skeleton. And I'll take a floating carrier. Dash loses his marbles and tosses the gnomes into the lava. He goes mad. He downs Gale and he downs Tommy with some bombs or something. And it's just me and him now. And I gotta put him down. He's lost his mind. So we get into a shoving match. It's you guys see what was it? What's the third Star Wars movie? Is that Revenge of the Sith number 3? Revenge of the Sith. Yeah, episode 3. You guys remember the end of episode 3? They're having the brawl at that magma, that lava world, I guess. It's like that without the lightsabers, and it's turn-based, kind of. We're having a brawl near the lava. We're both pressed up against the edge. I shove Dash into the lava as he... Mustafar, there we go, thank you. I shove Dash into the lava as he picks me up and throws me. And we both tumble in and die. And then the run's over. It was an incredibly cinematic and goofy as fuck ending to whatever the hell that was. I've already bled this place pretty dry, so I'll do some more. You got stuff going to the spiritual list, so maybe I can do that as well. Wait, no, I don't. Do I need to? No, I don't need to. Never mind. I'm not doing that. If you'd believe it, I'm not doing that. I don't need to do that. South Knot City, also done. Don't need to do it. I do need to do that one. This would get me a lot. This actually would probably absolutely fill that up. So maybe I do this one. Wait, where's this at? New interview data?
Good work. New.
One last pizza.
Arthur. One last pizza.
Higgs, one last pizza, please. First prepper shelter? Beautiful. We were just heading there. We've also got the memory chip for Stand By Me, 1986 movie. I only know this from the Family Guy segment. I don't know anything about this movie, if I'm being completely honest. Is it good? I feel like Stephen King... I think public opinion is starting to turn. I think Stephen King is getting overly, like, glazed, you know? Is his stuff actually good? Or is he becoming like the Steve Jobs of books? An Unknown Man's Journal Part 3. We can look at those at some point. I don't want to do it right now. I'm on a roll. Oh. Oh. Was this from the paleontologist to the weather station? Cancel that. I actually really want to just clean up my orders. Because a lot of them I don't need to do. This one, don't need it. Hand cream, no idea. 500,000 meters traveled, no idea where those ended up, I'm sorry. Not a clue. The Elder? Not happening, bud. Even this. I just no, I'm not doing it. I'm sorry. I don't want to. Cosplayer, I am done with. Sorry. Can't do the hand cream. Not happening. Junk parts? No need. I'll let the little pups handle it. The guys that need to get their stars still, because I don't. This is all I need. So I got a spare pair of boots. This one would be good to do. I need maybe a PCC to get us hooked up to the net. Oh no, there's already, is there not already a zip line there? Or like really close by, or maybe I'm thinking of the other area. Give me 2 of those. I believe I already have the all-terrain skeleton, right? Or did I make a power skeleton? No, I got the all-terrain. I got the carriers, okay. Uh-oh. That really filled us up. Speed skeleton. Go ahead, give me the all-terrain skeleton here.
Order assigned.
Debating bringing a heat pack, but I don't think I need it.
Footwear condition poor. Replacement is advised. Good morning, Sam. Weapons restrictions lifted.
Damn, this stuff's heavy as hell. All right, I don't think I have much left. Oh, you know what? I never addressed actually what the intro screen was all about here. Hang on. Yeah, so actually yesterday, and I had there was an event today that I actually had to rewrite my title so people didn't get the wrong idea. So people didn't get the wrong idea. We lost a real one. And we lost a real one yesterday. Something else happened today. Something else happened today that is probably a pretty significant event in current media.
Someone's happy.
But yesterday would have been yesterday. Haru Urara did end up passing away. Oh! Oh! Why wouldn't they put like a... like a safety invisible wall there. I know they can. Hey, this ain't BT area, is it? This ain't BT territory, right? Nah, we're fine. Yeah, the real life horse of Haru Urarara did end up dying at the age of 29 yesterday, which is pretty damn old for a horse. And every time I opened up my social media app, I was bombarded with really cute and sad art that actually I was at work when that happened. I was on break and I hopped on my phone because I am terminally online. I wanted to just check out what's going on and keep myself busy for 15 minutes. And I saw all of that and my mood tanked. I have no real connection to the horse or the sport itself. But I love the vibes that the character of Haru gives off. Very carefree spirit, and seeing all of the art pieces kind of beat the hell out of me. Okay, this is like one piece of cargo. I can fit one piece of cargo, right? I would also really like to do this, but that's a bit more. And also not the direction that I'm heading.
Order assigned.
So yeah, that's why I took some time out to make that collage of other people's hard work and effort.
Safe travels.
I think I covered everything that I wanted to cover. Damn, Vinny's live. It's already, yeah, it's almost 9 o'clock already. I think he just went live, almost-ish. Doing the Bubsy collection. I thought about it. I thought about playing an Any Austin. We gotta finish some of the Any Austin stuff. Maybe we still will. Give me a moment. Let me adjust. I gotta sneeze. It could be a fluke. It could be a fluke. It could entirely, completely, absolutely be a fluke because it is the weekend for me and I'm excited for that. But I actually got like a decent bit of energy in me. And it could be related. Here's where the fluke comes in. My dad had some spare, he had some spare iron supplements. He had some spare iron supplements that he didn't want anymore. Either that or he wasn't getting use out of them. And the one time that I got my blood tested like a year and a half ago, had an iron deficiency. So he said, why not give this a try? Just give it a try. See if it does anything for you. Actually, I think he started with, oh, oops. That's what I wanted.
Let's get a move on.
So I need first prepper stuff. Is that everything for the first prepper? That should be. Is what I would say if that was the case. How is this one doing? It's already kind of a little bit fucked. So he asked if I feel generally like fatigued all the time, and I do. And he offered these iron supplements because my daily vitamin, my one a day thing or whatever, does not have specifically iron. It has everything but iron. So I tried it. I had 2 so far. He said try one like every other day, just every other day. Give it a shot. Tried 2 so far. And you know what? I feel pretty okay. It could be entirely unrelated. Maybe I just got enough sleep. But right this moment, I feel all right. You know what? Oh! If it costs me like... if it costs me like $15 maybe every 2 months to feel all right, maybe that's worth the placebo. Damn, hey, how'd I do this the last time? This way? Yeah, okay, there's a path here.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Fragile Express ID verified. All weapons will remain locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
Welcome back, Mr. Sam Bridges. The legend delivers. Took real good care of this, I can tell.
Come on. That was closer than it should have been, if I'm being real. What?
Thank you, sir.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
Oh no, wait, how far away am I? Fuck me, I forgot about that. Oh no, 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 no. It worked last time, like I should be fine, right? I should be fine. How far away? $500 meters. But I feel like this is more important. Oh! It might be more important that I get this guy on the network. The other guy, it's like whatever. How did I get down there before? Okay, I mean, that is how to get down. Now how am I going to get back up? How am I getting back up? $675. Just keep my stuff there, please. I'm begging you. Please. Yeah, you know what? Give me this. I'm putting this back on my back here. Guys, how are we getting back up the mountain? There's a rope? Ah, I see the rope. I also noticed that it's, Do not do that, Sam! Guys, I also noticed that the rope is not, No! The rope is also seemingly not, like, down. Because Sam thinks it's real fucking funny to pull the rope up from underneath him so no one else can benefit. And now, I gotta figure out how to get up here without any equipment. I could have just walked, like, up the cliff. Okay. Look at that! He really just, like, threw it into the wall. He tossed it aside, not down the cliff. He just tossed it to the side, because he's an asshole. Maybe a little bit. Right this moment, maybe a little bit. Why Is there a PCC on the ground?
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Fragile Express ID verified. All weapons.
I got your stuff. I broke my fucking back to get it. And you're gonna get pretty pissy now about it. Got nothing for it.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal. Further
I'm not gonna do the pizza yet. The pizza's fine. Because we gotta come back here 15 more times anyway.
weapons restrictions lifted.
This guy might be the worst so far. He's proven to be... It's proven to be a little rough. I think I did everything. He ain't giving me much to work with. There's another one that... What? No, I did that, right? There's one from the doctor. I guess that we can do the one from the doctor.
Have a pleasant journey.
Sup? How's this doing? Pelibot says I had hope. Yeah, I did too, bud. Yeah, I did too. I really thought that would have got us there. This one ain't budging. We're actually gonna have to go around and do like the different quests for him. Oh, Doug is currently, right now, doing his annual charity event for some aquarium. What aquarium? The Monterey Bay Aquarium, in honor of Rosa the seal. So that should be fun. Yeah, I think we are gonna listen to something for a little bit here.
That is, gets her money from somewhere.
Sell it on
possibly
city
married in a
unemployment rate by
relationship
Annie
where
Austin.
Maybe she's with this guy behind her. Maybe they're together. Another sugar daddy situation, totally possible. Nothing wrong with that. And then we got this karate guy again. Implication being he's got a life outside of this. Not wearing shoes though. That's kind of a red flag. I didn't see like a dojo, like a gym for humans here, so I don't know that I don't know that there's a place of employment for him here, right? Also, people have said that this is in like a rough part of town. I know it doesn't seem like it from here, but if that's true, you're thinking glass on the street, needles, stuff like that. You're really going to tell me that this guy is employed and is walking into the casino barefoot and not just spending his whole day here. Honestly, he's probably been here so long he slipped his shoes off. So I think, unfortunately, this guy might be unemployed. Now, over here, we've got... These people are, like, resting, so maybe they're, like, you're a family. What do you got? Broke my high score! Oh, my God, another retired gambling addict in a robe. Well, I hope you enjoy your remaining days. And then we got this lady down here. Now, this lady's taking a break from playing games. Again, not addict behavior, but we've seen ladies like her before, and some ladies like her do have either retired or, like, housewife energy, which obviously, you know, I don't mean that pejoratively. So I think it's probably one of those two. So regardless, she probably just doesn't count. Now, I do see this staircase leading down. And that guy at the restaurant did say there's a secret thing under the place. So let's go take a look down there. Definitely looks like it is a place of employment, but I'm not actually seeing anybody here. Yeah, it looks like whatever it was, it's been totally abandoned, like sort of a post-special forces raid, terrorist headquarters or something like that. Man, there is not a soul down here. Oh, here's one person, okay. Maybe you can explain what's going on. What the hell? This is Team Rocket. Now, Team Rocket, from my understanding, is like a gang. So they do a bunch of crimes and stuff. But this person's telling me Team Rocket's been disbanded, which would explain why this place is totally abandoned. And this individual's very upset that Team Rocket's been abandoned. And so this person's now going to try to fight me. Unfortunately, the Bureau only supplies me with one Pokemon for self-defense. So this probably isn't going to go well. Okay, I lied. I actually did great. Anyway, the guy basically told me that Team Rocket, which was previously inhabiting this gigantic area, no longer exists. Which is unfortunate for us, obviously, because, you know, say what you will about gang activity and stuff like that, but it does contribute to the movement of the economy. So it does count as employment, you know, if there's anybody here, but...
What can't you do?
Fortunately, the only people left in here seem to be master trainers. Which does go to show that, you know, the economic situation in a city does change. It is not something that's static. A strong economic situation one day does not necessarily mean that it's going to stay the same the next day. Now, if I'm not mistaken, that is it. That is everything in Celadon City. Every building, every person, every gym, which means it's time for me to take all of this data on this sheet of paper, send it up to the Bureau, and we will synthesize it into an economic situation report for you, which you will see at a press conference in 3, 2, 1. Press conference. Good morning, everybody. Hi, how are we doing today? Welcome back to a press conference with the Bureau of Labor Statistics. We have another employment situation summary for you today. This time, we're returning to the region of Kanto, and we're talking about Celadon City. So without further ado, let's get started. Total surface payroll employment in Celadon City is at 41 persons, and unemployment is at 6.8%, the Bureau of Labor Statistics reported today. Celadon City is a large urban hub in the center of Kanto with a population of 75, making this the largest survey the Bureau has done in the region by a healthy margin. While the city does have certain amenities and attractions that we've come to expect in Kanto, like, for example, a hospital and a Pokemon fighting dojo, which we also call a Pokemon gym. One of the most exciting things about enumerating here is just how many unique businesses and structures there are to critically examine. Of course, that's always going to get us at the Bureau quite tickled. Where previous municipalities in Kanto had small chain shopping marts, Celadon City has a sprawling shopping center. Where previous municipalities housed their residents exclusively in residential homes, Celadon has multi-use luxury condominiums. Where previous municipalities seemed to eat entirely within the home, Celadon has our first dedicated restaurant. Even without doing a specific accounting of the population, the potential for a diversified and stable economic situation is clear. It's very exciting stuff for Celadon. And indeed, once the data is drawn, there is no indication that the reality is falling short of that potential. While a 6.8% unemployment rate is higher than other cities we've surveyed, notably the 3 previously enumerated cities in Kanto have had lower unemployment rates than that. The actual picture on the ground is a lot more positive than that would indicate. A big part of our optimism comes from the diversity piece. A sufficiently diversified economy is considered by most accounts to be a vital step in creating sustainable long-term growth that can be theoretically utilized to improve the quality of life of everyday people, regardless of the underlying economic system. It's a bit of a run-on sentence, guys. In reality, this growth is generally lopsided in its distribution, but the underlying fact of the matter remains the same. So that's good news for them. In this way, the dojo leader, or the gym leader of the city, who goes by the name Erica, likely deserves some of the credit, because
Come on.
so far,
5 stars.
The general trend of Kanto
This is a huge delivery.
Of a particular city being correlated to the cleanliness or the extravagance of its respective Pokemon gym, which in some sense might indicate that the political system is doing a reasonably good job of creating genuine equity within individual cities, even if
We
it's
did
not
max
doing so
out. Ooh, I
across
should
the
have
region
taken stuff
as a
out
whole.
first. Whoops.
If it weren't, it would seem far more likely that we'd see extravagant wealth and pageantry within the Pokemon dojos themselves, while the city around it suffers.
Level 4.
But so far, things seem to go more or less hand in hand. So that's an interesting little tidbit that we'll sort of start to process as we finish doing our enumeration of Kanto. The one minor concern that the Bureau has with Celadon City is that at the time of the survey, it seemed as though a large and well-funded organized crime syndicate had recently vacated the premises of a local casino, leaving a vast underground sort of hideout entirely abandoned. While it may seem controversial to some, it's an economic fact that illegal economic activity of one form or another can be a massive assist to a local economy, to the point that having those industries shut down or forced out can wreak havoc on the stability of an economic situation. There's no indicator at this stage that the city is struggling, and indeed it does appear diversified enough to absorb this kind of shock, but without knowing the exact timeline of the gang's vacation or exactly how it was operating within the city beyond the confines of the casino, we'd be hesitant to be exclusively optimistic. 6.8% puts Celadon City in 4th place for cities in Kanto and ties it with Castletown from The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. This data comes from a direct survey conducted over 3 days, etc., etc. So very good news for Kanto. Probably the most economic positivity in Kanto so far, but we still have a few cities to enumerate, so we shall see when it's done. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment down below saying that you liked it. That tells me I'm making what you want to see, which I already know I am. Everyone loves unemployment reports, right? Who would have thought if someone would have asked you 2 years ago, what's your favorite series on YouTube? You would have said video game unemployment. Anyway, thanks so much to all my patrons. You guys make this possible. If you'd like to see these types of videos, Patreon is a way to support it, to continue coming up with these new series that then become people's favorites. So thanks to all of you folks that you see scrolling by. That's the end of the video. I'll see you all next time. Pallet Town.
Good morning, Sam.
Give me a moment here. We're gonna look at... When did he send that? Oh, a little, like, half an hour ago. The first prepper. How prepping got started. And then we'll read a couple of these maybe. So journal number 9 ended with I believe is he talking about fragile? Yeah. Or Amelie? Not Amelie, no. I'm sorry, that doesn't make sense. Yeah, okay, fragile. Journal number 10. Now we're talking about Amelie. Now I'm free to cut fragile loose. Number 11. All right, his opinion is beginning to shift. Drastically. Number 12. Number 13. Number 14. Number 15. Oops. Hang on, I want to look something up. And I'm sure I have before, but I want to look it up again. What is this? Sodom and Gomorrah? 2 cities from the Abrahamic religions that were destroyed by God's wrath for their wickedness and sin. Damn, what did they do? What did Sodom and Gomorrah do? Number 16. Number 17. Did I read that? Number 7. Did I read out 17? 17 and 18. Think I'll have him make a special delivery for me. I think we end it there. We'll read the rest another time. And I think it's getting a teensy bit late. And I think I might want to see what these guys are up to. I might call it here. We got a good hour and a half of progress. I just want to keep chipping away at it. I think I'm pretty ready to I think I'm ready to start something new. I believe Death Stranding may have run its course. I had a lot of fun with it. But we're trying to beeline for the rest of everything that we need here. There's really not that much left. I swear to you, there's not much left. You have to believe me. I really don't think there is. This guy sucks. Getting him on board is going to be a pain. I don't think the collector is going to be terribly difficult. Evo Devo is just about finished. The retired porter is making steady progress. And that's kind of it. We have First Prepper, the Collector, and the Porter. I'm not even counting Evo Devo because that is, I mean, we're about to finish her. Oh, and the pizza. I'm sorry, and the pizza. This one doesn't count. We don't need to worry about that. Pretty much, we're really are getting close. We're getting really close. Maybe we save the pizza for last, even. We'll do... The first prepper is probably going to take the most time. We'll do him, and then we'll get the damn pizza. And then we gotta build some stuff, and that's that. I'll probably be around tomorrow because it is my weekend. It's currently, I mean, it's a Wednesday, but I'm off the next 2 days. So I would like to knock some stuff out, and maybe we'll start something new. Maybe we'll start Hollow Knight and give that like a session or two and see if I like it. I don't know. But that's going to be it for me, I believe. Let me find, where's my tab here? That's going to be it for me. There's actually a lot of good streams on tonight. You've got, real quick, Vinny playing Bubsy. Doug doing his Monterey Bay Aquarium charity stream. Kryken doing modded Fallout New Vegas. Who else did I see? Eric's. I just saw Eric's go live doing a new Pokemon challenge. He has like, he's doing a Nuzlocke hardcore Ironmon thing with like, he can use like 3 Pokemon now. But if one of them dies, the run's over. Something like that. I don't know. I actually don't know what the rules are. But I've been having fun with that. I've missed that content. Okay. That's all for me. Thank you guys very much for joining me. Enjoy the rest of your night. And I will see you when I see you. Goodbye.